I am from Florida. I was born in Florida.
You was not raised in Florida.
I was not raised in Florida, but I was born in Florida. It's just the same thing.
Not anything to tell people.
No, I know.
If you're new to our channel, we are Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
It's like the movie, but instead of spies, we're fat, lazy stoners.
Oh, yes. We're medical and cannabis users. Medical
and
recreational cannabis users.
Yes.
Today, we're going to be testing an edible.
This is the Indica infused mango gummies from Kanha. Kanha is actually one of our favorite brands. Kanha is...
so good.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Kanha is owned by a brand called Sunderstorm, which is actually a really big brand in Northern California. They make a variety of products. They also make Wind, and they have Wind is a vape cartridge, and then they make, I believe, just Sunderstorm tinctures, and of course, Kanha edibles, which these are bomb in other flavors, but we haven't tried the Indica mango in a long time. I don't actually remember trying it.
Yeah.
I think it's been a long, like at least a year or two. Because usually, we almost always buy strawberry or pineapple when we buy from them, because those are our favorite flavors.
Or grape.
Or grape. Grape is amazing. Sour grape.
And I hate grape flavors.
Sour grape especially.
Yeah, I'm not a grape flavor fan.
The sour grape is phenomenal, you guys. Trust me. And the Kanha Nanos, that's actually a different product than this. The Kanha Nano they're supposedly molecularly designed. They're coated in this type of oil that helps your liver metabolize the THC better. So apparently your 10 milligram dose absorbs better. It absorbs, and it hits harder and quicker. In my experience, it actually does start to work a little faster. I did notice it did indeed work faster. I wouldn't say it worked harder, but it did work quicker.
Quicker, for sure. Yeah. It had a much faster hit.
Let me tell you a little bit about how our ratings work. Here at High Quality THC Reviews, we have a 100-point rating system for both our edibles and our vape cartridges. Our vape cartridges have 10 categories, while edibles only have 8. However, edibles get a bonus 10 points applied to both flavor and texture. So that's 20 points each. So there's a lot to be earned and a lot at stake. But that is what matters most when it comes to food. How does it taste? And what does it feel like in your mouth?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Are you taking notes? You look all scientific there. You look super focused.
I'm a nerd, okay?
I can't wait to crop in and post and show you being all nerdy and shit. Go ahead, show future Liza. Show her being nerdy.
Look, okay? I like lists. I'm kind of like Nick Jonas on The Voice. I take notes, okay? And also, I messed up my scorecards and I wrote down 10 instead of 20, so I had to fix that real quick.
Okay, so she had to fix what I was just saying. That's what it was. She's like, fuck, I got it wrong. No! That's the real problem. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open these. These are really nice packaging. That's one thing I've always loved by Kanha. And that is one of our ratings, actually, is packaging. So before I rip this open, I was about to just tear into it. I'm so eager, if you can't tell. I'm dying. It's been like, I don't know, 2 months since I've had Kanha. I have not had Kanha in forever. So I really miss it. Like I said, there used to be one of my favorite brands, but edibles just got too expensive. I had to switch to pills.
Sounds terrible.
Well, I had to switch to THC pills because edibles can only go up to 100 milligrams in a package. I can get a bottle of THC pills with 50 or 20 50 milligram pills, so 1,000 milligrams, or 20 100 milligram pills, so 2,000 milligrams. And it comes out much more cost effective than these.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I had to make the switch because eating 4 or 5 of these every time I wanted to just feel normal wasn't really an option. I mean, this is, like I said, it was $18 before tax. So it's a little expensive once you start medicating with the half a bag a day.
Yeah, we'd plow through that 100 milligram challenge.
Oh yeah, we would. 100 mil. Yeah, I was planning on eating 4 or 5 of these already. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right. But yeah, their packaging is really nice. I'm gonna hold it up for the close-up camera here. The back is also quite nice as well. If you take a look. These are 10 servings, and they're only actually 23 calories per serving. I've never actually bothered to look.
Yeah.
I normally don't.
Look at us.
I normally don't care when I look at edibles, but the fact these are only 23 calories per treat is kind of a really nice thing. But I love the packaging. I say they get a 10 for packaging. It's perfect. It's really well designed. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how they open, which is just this really easy tear mechanism. There's another side to tear on there as well. But then after they open like that, you just have to simply take your fingers, press in on each side, hold here, and then pull, and it separates and pops open. And basically that's just the way their childproof design was designed. But it appears I ripped in the bag on accident. I broke the childproof design.
He's so eager he broke the bag.
I broke the bag, you guys. I'm talking about how great their bags are designed and I broke it. I blame me. I don't blame them. Trust me, guys. Their bags are normally better than this. I promise. Yeah. But yeah, let's get into this. I'm just so excited. I haven't had these in so long.
What's it smell like?
Oh, it smells fantastic. I had a couple in my hands.
That is a bright edible.
Oh, you gotta smell it. It's so mango. It literally smells like I cut open a mango and I'm smelling it.
It does.
It smells like you put a mango in your face. It's that good.
It
literally smells like fresh mango.
Oh.
Look at the inside of this packaging. I'm hoping you guys can see. The inside is also this bright yellow.
Is it?
Yeah, if you look, it's bright yellow, orange.
Yeah.
That same bright yellow orange is on the outside is also on the inside. So really pretty inside packaging as well. So yeah, Kanha gets a 10 for the packaging for sure.
Indeed. Already
so okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this. And so if we look at this for like uniformity, I took out like 3 of these. These are all roughly exactly the same shape and size. If you take a look. I'm holding this up in front of me like this because I'm trying to show the close-up camera. But Liza, I'll see you take a look.
Get your camera.
See, those are roughly about the same shape and size. They're very uniform.
Grab your camera.
Grab my camera here?
Phone, yeah.
Okay. Now real quick, let me get my phone out. And let's go ahead and set these out like this. And let's get a quick...
Yummy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that soon. Oh god, the sugar, just the sugar on my hands tastes so good.
Don't be licking your fingers before you touch it, Bill.
I'm wiping my hands off, don't worry.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Alright.
Guys, you'd think she never lived with me before.
I do, that's why I know. I know your nasty ways.
Shh. Be telling. Yeah, these are actually very uniformly cut if you take a look. Every piece is very, very, very much symmetrical and roughly the same size. So very consistent measurements coming out of Kanha. And one thing I found is the dosing is extremely consistent as well. It's not just like the physical measurements, like we're actually talking the measurements of milligram to milligram. It's always consistent. I've never had a bad experience with Kanha. I've never had Kanha that either, was bunk and just didn't do anything. Or, I've never had Kanha that, was overpowered or anything like that. That's always consistent and always stays on track. So the lab testing has made the difference, I think. It definitely has made these companies get on to a consistent basis with it. There used to be a lot more flexibility in the edibles, apparently. Like you used to be able to get some edibles where it would be marked as like 100 milligrams, but then it would be like 200 or 300, or you'd buy one that says 500, and then you'd end up with something like 200 milligrams in it, and they weren't like they could just label it whatever. They could just put whatever on the packaging, and they'll guarantee you were getting what you wanted. So to me, that's the one thing I did find beneficial about the 2018 rule changes with the edibles is now the lab testing does guarantee you get what you pay for. So I have a really high tolerance, so I'm going to eat 4 or 5 of these. I would not recommend that for most people starting with these. These cannas are pretty powerful. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with one though.
Are these 5s or 10s?
These are 10s, I believe. These are full 10s. Kanha also does have some that they put in 5 milligrams, so always be sure to read the package. I believe it's some of the nanos that come in the 5 milligram gummies. Most of
and
the original
ones, right? Didn't they come in 5s?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. I forgot how good their texture was.
It's so
very sexual noises.
It's so chewy. That's the thing about their texture, like you were saying. It's very, it holds together. It's not, it's a really interesting gummy in the way that it like, it's hard, I'm having trouble wording myself. The way that the texture actually stays together as it chews, the way it comes apart. It
doesn't like fall apart in your mouth.
It doesn't like disintegrate, or it doesn't like just like, it doesn't break apart into slimy pieces, I guess, like some gummies do.
I know what you mean though. It doesn't
like some gummies do.
It's like bling.
Yeah, but this is like really pleasant the way it disintegrates as you chew. So I'm definitely gonna have another.
I feel so professional like a news anchor.
Yeah.
Today.
We are not professional. We are literally consuming cannabis.
Yo.
And apparently that's not professional, you guys. We can't be professional and consume cannabis. God forbid.
Yeah.
That's like the silliest thing ever.
Ooh, that's some good water.
Oh, you're gonna show that.
Hell yeah!
No! Everyone's gonna comment on my awful dancing skills.
Dude,
no!
I awkwardly danced.
You did awkwardly dance last episode. The sugar crystals on the outside of Kanha are another one of the really good features of them. It adds a certain a certain depth of texture to it. It adds that extra layer because
it's like the salt on your margarita.
Exactly. You don't just have that chewiness. You also have that bit of grit to it, and that little bit of grain and crunch to your bite. So it adds just that little bit of texture to it. So I find the texture really pleasing on Kanha. Do you think we'd give them a perfect score? Do you think they deserve it, or do you think maybe I feel like they're one of the. I mean, that's what I mean. Do you think we can give them a perfect score for texture? Do you think we can give them a 20? Because I feel like they're probably my favorite.
You know?
Out of all the brands I've had, I've never had a texture better than Kanha, and that's just fact. I swear Kanha has not paid us for this. They've never once given us any free products.
We've actually never had contact.
I've never even talked to anyone from Kanha.
But if you want to, reach out.
Actually, no, that's a lie. Earlier today, actually, I did have someone from Wind repost a story.
That's not
but that's not actually directly communicating. They just reposted one of my stories. But other than that, I have not spoken with anyone from Kanha, so we're not being paid for this review in any way or anything like that. We genuinely love this brand.
I'd say with my texture issues, I'm gonna stick with 20.
You're gonna stick with 20 today?
I haven't been.
I feel bad.
I've been reducing my tolerance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take it slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I'm eating 50.
I don't care. I'm not like, man, you got more than me.
Some people are.
I know.
I mean, I bought it, but I always try to be fair.
What's
I always
yours
like
is
to
mine.
I always like to share and be fair, you know. You are my wife. My lovely wife at that. So I do like to make sure I'm even and I share with her nicely, but yeah, I really love Kanha, and the mango flavor is incredible. Let's see actually what other things we can talk about. Speaking of flavor, flavor. What do you think of the mango?
Okay.
What is your opinion? As far as I can taste, I'm not getting much herbal flavor. There's a bit of an herbal after flavor. But as far as like when you're actually chewing it, there's enough sweetness there that it kind of cuts through whatever extract they're using. It doesn't smell very strong.
That's
it doesn't taste very strong, I mean. It doesn't smell very strong either. As we smelled earlier, it smells amazing. It smells like a fresh mango, we were saying.
A top score for smell.
Oh yeah,
sure.
It smells definitely a 10 out of 10.
For sure.
But what were we on?
What I'm gonna say though is taste.
Taste, yeah.
Yes, it's good. Yes, there's not much herbal flavor. Mm-hmm. However, does it taste like mango to you?
Yes and no. It tastes like mango, a lot like a lot of other mango candies, but I feel like the cannabis flavor on the background kind of throws it off the mango flavor a little bit. So maybe.
Honestly, I'd give it an 18.
An 18,
personally.
You think?
Just because I think the flavor is very good. It's one of the best tasting edibles. Mm-hmm. But that aftertaste.
The
aftertaste is a category.
Strong. Yeah, it is. It's its own category. So that's the thing. Okay, so as far as taste, give me one more time to give this another taste. Are you sure you've made up your mind?
Oh, I'm good.
Are you sure you don't have another you don't need another just to make sure you got the right texture and flavor? Here, let me save you a little nibble of this.
I'm good. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
No. We're Gucci.
I hated her so much. Save me. I'm being held captive.
If anyone's being held captive here, it's me.
I mean, we're all being held captive by the government.
You ain't wrong.
I wouldn't even say they quite taste as good as the Heavy Hitters strawberry ones. The strawberry ones from Heavy Hitters were better,
Definitely.
And those ones we gave a pretty high score for taste. So I don't think I can, honestly score it that high. I can't give it a full 20, but
no. I think we gave them an 18.
I think we can definitely give this a solid 16, or
for sure.
You know what? Let's say 17. Let's say 17, because that's why we have a 20-point rating, so we can do odd scores like that. That's why we have the 100-point rating system and 20 points for flavors, so I can do little shit like that. Because 16, I felt guilty. I'm like, I'm gonna give them a little more than that. However, aftertaste, we're gonna give them a 5, because I have a fucking burning in my mouth and I need a drink.
I have a very odd taste.
Like I have like a burning in the back of my throat that's kind of bugging me, and I did not notice that until now. No, I think it's just because I'm like a dry mouth right now, so just in general.
No, I have definitely have a strange flavor in my mouth. And I'm kind of getting indigestion.
I don't think the indigestion is the fault of that, though.
No.
I think that's just you.
That's a fault of my shitty body.
That's just a fault of her having IBS. I mean, come on, let's be real.
It's more the GERD.
GERD? Yes. Oh, my GERD! Oh, my GERD! It's so funny. It's actually not funny, okay?
It's not.
This is why she got it, okay? There was a commercial on way back in like, I don't know, we were living with my grandparents in Wisconsin at the time, so I think this was back in like 2011, 2012-ish. So, a long time ago for those of you youngins, which you shouldn't even be on this channel. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Go away.
Go do
you should not be here if you don't remember the era
Fortnite.
I'm talking about. If you don't remember the era I'm talking about, you should not be on this channel. What am I talking about? Get out of here.
Should not be out.
Get.
Wait, what is that?
You should not be here when your mother is up.
That's it.
You should not be here at all, even with your mother.
Are you okay?
No, I have hiccups. I think I drank too much cherry Gatorade too fast. I was desperate, and I was like, What do we have left to score? Because I want to keep reading the scores. I want to try to finish them all.
Distillation method.
Okay. Solvents and distillation method. I'm not 100% sure what Kanha uses in terms of their solvents or their solvent process. According to the back of this, it says it is made with the highest quality cannabis oils.
Highest.
Scientifically extracted and infused to provide a scientifically consistent and reliable dose.
Okay.
So, they say it's from an oil distillate, so it is distillate. I did have that weird kind of burning on the back of my throat, and I'm not sure if I need to dock them points for that.
No, that could very well be your indigestion.
Yeah, it could just be that. I hope so. I mean, I think they use a really clean oil / distillate.
We've
it
never
doesn't
gotten that
taste
before.
nasty. Yeah, I've never noticed that before. True.
Yeah.
True. So yeah, they use a very clean oil / distillate. It doesn't taste nasty. I've had their cartridges, which are wind, and I'm sure they use that same distillate that they use for those wind cartridges to make these. So I would assume that they actually are, relatively a pure distillate. So I say we can give them a full 10 for it. They don't seem impure. I didn't find any like flakes of herb or dirty matter or
no,
resin.
like we said, there was not really any herbal taste.
Yeah, anything like that. It's perfect. It seems very well made. What have we not addressed? What have we not scored?
And ease of use.
Potency. Okay, we can't judge potency yet because we have to wait for them to kick in. So we will be back to y'all with the potency and the after score. I am from Florida. I was born in Florida.
You was not raised in Florida.
I was not raised in Florida, but I was born in Florida. It was the same thing.
Not anything to tell people.
No, I know. True. Florida man. A Florida man. That's how you know a story is about to be crazy. It begins with a Florida man.
Mr. Nichols.
Okay.
Ease of use.
Ease of use. I mean, how can you mess this up, guys? You pop it open. I know, but you pop it open. You take a gummy out. You just shake it and.
Oh my lord.
And that's 60 milligrams, so we're gonna be feeling it tonight, boys.
Alright. We're gonna give these some time to kick in.
Yeah, really good ease of use. Sorry. Good ease of use, so we're gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
10-10. Alright.
Because, I mean, how hard is it to do what I just did? I literally just showed you. It took 10 seconds, right? How easy. And
1 point for each second.
And I think, is there anything else? No, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we will see you all in a little bit and talk to you later. All right. Bye.
Hey guys, Liza here. We lost some footage, so I'm here to give you guys the final scores that you missed. Potency came in at a 9 out of 10. It was a really nice effect. And final score came out at a 91 out of 100. So if you can't tell, we really liked it. If you guys liked tonight's episode, go ahead and give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. See you guys next time.